back to the Cheatery, and today we will be having some tiger shrimps, and we'll just get right to it. So we have, of course, our main course or main dish, tiger shrimp, and I made some salad because I need some greens in my body, and I got some cocktail sauce. I weighed this out because today's not my cheat day and I am tracking. So I also got some Texas Pete, which I don't have to track because it's 0 calories, and I have the Walden Farms Honey Dijon calorie-free dressing for my salad. A nice mix of my favorite food and macro-friendly food. I don't know, because shrimp is mostly protein and I barely had any food today. I had, in the morning, I went to Starbucks before I went to class and got myself like a reduced turkey bacon sandwich, and that was really, I think those macros on those are really good. I actually found out about them through like a fitness YouTuber Starbucks food suggestion, so yeah, I don't think it was that bad. I don't remember. I tracked it, but I just don't remember what it was. I'm gonna start out with the body just because I know some people don't eat the head and I don't want to like freak anyone out. And I did wash my hands, so don't freak out. I think I let them cool for a little too long because the shells are actually like stuck onto the body right now. Yeah. And I saw that these have been sitting in the fridge for quite some time, so I think that might be also why, but I freaking love seafood. I would choose seafood over meat any day. Red meat. And shrimp is just one of my favorite out of all the seafoods. And tiger shrimp, I think these are tiger shrimps. I thought they were when they were not cooked, and now that they're cooked they shrunk a little bit, so I think they're just one of those big shrimps. Or I thought tiger shrimps were a lot bigger, and these look like a slightly bigger version of regular shrimp, so I'm not even sure. I might not even put the title shrimp because I'm not sure if these are actually title. Yeah, definitely, like after the shells came off, definitely is like the size of the regular shrimp, but not sure. Oh shoot, I forgot to track that one. I actually have a scale sitting right here, so every time I peel each one I'm gonna weigh them, but that one I'll just have to estimate. Yeah, these are really hard to peel. I just popped them in the oven, as you probably saw on the little clip, with the sea salt sitting on the bottom. Actually really hard to peel. I know some people don't eat the shells, and I don't always eat the shell, but it turned out really crispy and it's really actually really good, so I'm just gonna eat them. know some people might be watching this like I'm some crazy, but they're really good. If you haven't tried them, I feel like it has to be cooked in a certain way, either fried or like if it turns super crispy like this one. I also love the guts and the head. A lot of weird statements are gonna come out of my mouth today, so be aware. I would eat the body shell as well, but I think they are a little coarse than the head. Maybe because head holds more guts, so it makes them kind of softer on the inside and the outside as well. So I'm just gonna eat the shrimp, the inside of the shrimp, and probably bite on a few of the heads if you guys don't mind. I'm the only one who eats out of this, so I can lick it. This one actually, if you're expecting an honest review on calorie-free dressings, they're not good. Like if you're expecting a honey Dijon, like the original honey Dijon out of the calorie-free ones, they're not gonna be. It's like your fake honey Dijon. But I mean, it's calorie-free, so. So these are all probably along the lines of no more than 37. Most of these are like 34 grams. So instead of weighing, every single one of these, which I feel like I'm just gonna forget, I'm just gonna do like a close guesstimate. I'm probably gonna overestimate it just because I don't want to underestimate it and intake more calories than I need. Ah, the guts came out. Even when I was growing up, I used to love like the weird parts of the food. Like I would always call dibs on the eyeball of a fish. Yeah, I don't know why it was so good back then, why I was so like obsessed with it. And this is when I was like 6, 7, 8. I seriously used to like thrive on fish eyeballs. And my family would find it so weird that like a small 5-year-old would be loving eating fish balls. Like a 5-year-old would be digging through fish's eyeballs, but I'm just gonna mix it with the cocktail sauce. So good. The head kind of tastes really buttery. So yummy. So I was originally gonna, well, first of all, if you guys could notice, I got a haircut the other day or the other week. If you guys probably, well, I haven't really been making videos for that long, so I don't think you guys know much about my hair journey. But I'm the type of person who like abuse their hair. Like I abuse my hair so much only because I am very whimsical and I do get sick of things really easily. But only with like things, not like people. But yeah, so I damage my hair so much, and I do have a frequent like bleaching and dyeing history. And I've been kind of used to like coloring my hair ever since I was little, just because I feel like that was the typical norm from where I grew up. A lot of people do dye their hair. Like a lot of my friends do dye their hair. Like no one around me really has virgin hair, especially for girls. I mean, only for girls. Majority for girls, except for Charles. But yeah, so I mean, the most damage I feel like I've done was, I think I mentioned it in my other video, was when I went to LA last summer, I think. Yeah, last summer, and I did a double bleaching process in one sitting. If you guys aren't like familiar with hair coloring process or anything about like bleaching or coloring, stuff like that, bleaching really kills your hair. Bleaching is basically like sucking out the nutrients out of your hair. So I needed to get double bleaching because at the end of the day I wanted a platinum silver. So what they have to do is get all my dark hair out of my hair and then color it silver with a toner. And typically, if you do really want to do it the healthy way, you kind of space the bleaching processes apart. But since I was visiting LA, I didn't have the luxury to do that, so I had to get it all in one sitting, and it basically took the entire day. And yeah, it came out great. I really loved it. Maybe I'll insert a picture right now. I loved it. Initially, I've always had like a faded hair or like a really natural brown or ash brown or really brassy orangish hair, which I like hated. I cannot stand brassiness. But honestly, if you want to keep it low maintenance, your hair is bound to get brassy. Since you're not, you know, if you're not putting the toners in regularly or trying to go a little lighter than my normal Asian hair, it's bound to get brassy, and it's really common to get brassy without bleaching your hair. So I was really excited to get out of that brassy zone, and I loved it, but my hair was literally like shit. My hair turned into like a texture of a haystack, like a dog's wet hair. Like you wouldn't be able to notice it too much if I dried it and I styled it and put a shit ton of conditioner and oil on, but especially when it was wet, it was literally like I felt like I had a mop over my head. It was that bad. It was really bad. Using my pinky, my clean finger. Yeah, it was pretty bad. And then after I came home, I toned it like 2 more times at a salon. And whenever I toned it, toner is actually providing a layer over your hair so it doesn't really harm your hair. I think it actually helps it. And I think that kind of helped a lot. And every time I went to the salon, they would use a shit ton of stuff called Olaplex, which really helps out your hair. I don't know the science behind it, but I'm guessing it's nutrients for your hair. I'm not sure. Anyways, if you get Olaplex, your hair revives like instantly, to an extent, of course, depending on how damaged your hair is. But it's honestly, it helped a lot for me to get those. Otherwise, my hair would be like chopped off here and there due to chemical breakages, which would not be cool for me. So yeah, and then so recently, so you know, of course, a couple months passed, got sick of my hair again. Kind of got sick of like seeing my roots growing out, because you know, it was like platinum silver, and platinum silver of course fades to like really platinum blonde. I would see my roots growing, and my hair grows so fast. Like I grow not just my hair, but like my body hair in general, like my leg hair and other bikini area. I grow out my hair super fast. So I just couldn't deal with that anymore, nor I had the financial stability to, you know, regularly get my hair toned and get my roots done. I do spend quite a bit on, you know, my hair and whatever beauty and all of that, but I don't think I'm willing to go that far, that high maintenance, to a point where I have to like visit the salon like bi-weekly. I just can't do that. So I decided to go back to dark just so I don't have to deal with the roots and the whole 9 yards. And so I dyed it to it was supposed to be a red wine color, which is basically like a tint of red to a dark base. So I basically went back to dark. And that, of course, faded really quickly, and it kind of turned into like a weird, nasty, brownish, reddish that you guys have been seeing me on camera. And I, like, it's not like I hated it, but I just can't. I hate being in that, like, faded, brassy, like, washed out stage. Like, I can't stand it. I realized the weather's getting warmer, so I kind of want to brighten up my hair and kind of bring my hair back to life. So I recently visited a salon during spring break, which was last week. Spilling all over the place like usual. And I got like a balayage. I think it's called balayage. It's like one of those words that you like see it on the internet a lot, but it's just like when you try to actually say it, you're like a little confused. Balayage. I think I'm pretty sure it's balayage. Probably sounds so dumb right now, but I don't care. Yeah. Balayage. Oh my god. Now it's gonna bother me. I have to look this up. I hashtagged it too. Balayage. I swear I thought it was balayage. Balayage, yeah. Anyways, I got balayage with like a toner of ash blonde. And I don't know if you guys can see it. Oh, man, my hair is so flat. Oh. I really like this just because it blends in with my natural roots, so I don't really have to, you know, do my roots every month or something and don't have to worry about. I might have to tone my hair once it turns kind of brassy. But like this is what I can maintain. Like platinum, silver, any of the pastel, like pastel-y unnatural like fashion colors, like they're really gorgeous and the photos turn out great. And you look like one of those like Insta girls, but it's so hard to maintain. It's just like I can't. Like if that was my job, I would do it and put that much effort on it, but since it's not, I can't. Yeah, but I'm really loving my hair color. I thought it was not going to show up as much on camera, but it's actually showing up pretty nicely. He actually had to cut my hair just because it was super damaged, and he was just like, I don't think he wanted to send me home without getting rid of his hair on the bottom, damaged hair on the bottom. So I was like, you do whatever you have to do, because I already felt so bad that he had to deal with my damaged ass hair. Like, I know how difficult it is to comb it and style it, so yeah, but I think it's great. Usually I'm not really about having this awkward length. Like ladies, you know what I mean by having that awkward length hair length. But I think it works since the balayage offers so many dimension. I don't know why this is turning into like a hair beauty video. I'm sorry. I just feel really passionate about my hair right now. And yeah, if you know what I mean when I say the awkward stage where like you can't perfectly tie it up in a high ponytail, but you can't also like naturally curl it to have that long beachy hair just because it's super awkward. But since balayage, whatever, offers so many dimension in my hair, and I think I do have somewhat of a layer too, that I really don't mind having this awkward length. And this is like the first time. I usually like freaking dread it so much that I just usually tie my hair up when it comes to the awkward length when I'm growing out my hair. But I don't know. I think it looks okay. What do you guys think? I'm not sure. Also, I think I know why some mukbangers wears some sort of hat. It's a really nice tool to hold your hair back. That's why I tried wearing a hat today, but now that I took it off to show you guys my hair, I don't think I can put it back on. over the week. Oh my god, it's so salty. Like my mouth is starting to like get stuck in the salt. I'm gonna be bloated AF tomorrow. I get all these shells. By the way, sorry I'm so abruptly ending it, but something special is coming up. I am doing the nuclear spicy chicken noodle. Like you guys probably have seen it all over YouTube. I'm actually thinking about doing like a legit challenge by myself. I've never actually done a challenge in the past, so I feel like this will be like my very first one, and I'm super stoked and I don't know, I'm very excited, so please stay tuned for that. Hope you guys enjoyed my quick mukbang. This was kind of unplanned as well. I've been kind of doing a lot of unplanned things, and please feel free to leave me a comment. I'll see you guys pretty soon with the challenge. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.